Alright everyone, welcome back to our playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 with our Drow, Dark Urge, Warlock, Chaos. Hope you all have been enjoying this playthrough as much as I've enjoyed making it. We are now here in the Underdark, getting pretty close to the end of Act 1. So, let us continue our playthrough, and hopefully we can get a pretty decent ways into it tonight. Alright.
Go on.
Find the night song. Oh yeah, I didn't talk to him. Find the night song. Bridge connecting the Underdark to the Shrine Temple is gone. To reach the night song, we'll have to go overland. Alright.
Dead drow publicly displayed. The Dwagar are sending a message. Seems like a good moment to talk.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Murmuth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored. You, please, explain to my brothers. We must be among our own kind.
These spiders are loyal to the local Dwagar. In the event of a fight, they will join the fray against you, with slavering enthusiasm.
Pretty sure, so as long as I didn't roll a 1, I was not gonna fail that.
Revered?
Honored. Exalted.
All three. Follow me, brothers. We will find our due among the Spider Queen's dedicants. We deserve as much.
Our due?
We deserve her dedicants.
In the name of the Spider Queen, we fly.
Well. What's up here?
You got a brain of your own. Hey, stick shit!
It's Skickpit, you piss pot.
That's what I said! Stick shit!
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
You heard her, stick shit! Fill her up!
Stinking snitch.
No one trucks with clan flame.
Far as I know. Still wrapped around Near's pecker, too.
Alright.
Deep gnome make. But the design is anything but. What was this fort?
Whoever built it, they let it rot for ages.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. What luck! Look here, Hoon. I seek fresh eyes. Care to lend yours to a weary mason? Ease your suspicions. I've got no mind for slaving. My passion is stone, and my god is the chisel. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
I need a 7 or higher. That works.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Of course. I get inspiration. Let's use one.
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor, many split cleanly in two. Yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge.
Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it. Well, let's see what you've got.
Infernal alloy. 100 minor elemental. Show. Door. Detect thoughts. Man. $777 gold. don't have any potions of healing, but 135 for those three, 90, so looking at 225.
That's all then.
That bears investigating.
What brought it down, you think?
A quake of some sort, perhaps? Just a theory.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Pt14.
Pt14, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember, there was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone, until the Near came. I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing. I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die. I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.
On my way.
Cabbage. Some skeletons. Damage dark just to 0 now.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Whatever killed a bunch of Sharans might still be down here. Just saying.
Get moving, or I'll You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Damn right I do. Getting cramps in my arm trying to whip the Drugnin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead. You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving. Maybe they're hungry. Go fetch 'em some.
No more. No more pain, no more work. All must die.
$32.
Yes. They made the pain. Now they feed.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put 'em down, and the shark too.
Ready or not?
Let's end this. Time to deal some punishment.
Fuck yes. Eat it.
Be quick.
Got to focus.
Dwergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave. You helped me.
Not much use for this slab.
We'll find a safe place. No more hurt.
I bought those. I need to give those to Stereo. He's got 44 of them, but you know.
Just a step.
I'll go back up that way in a minute. We'll continue on this way for now. What's up here?
Strange marking. What's it mean?
A secret rune or just graffiti? Hard to say.
Ah, mimic. That's fun. Cool, those are elements. Cool.
Spill some blood.
Cool. That was not worth it.
Time to push my luck again.
Let's finish this.
These mimics hit pretty daggum hard. Cool. Wound acid damage. Weapon stolen? Fuck me.
Still on my feet.
Done.
Talk to me. Onward.
Gods, it's hot in here.
kill is all that matters.
Need to stay focused.
Of course.
Take your
Bye forever, pal.
Let's cure it.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Traps. How considerate. Keep your distance, darling.
A 20. That's it.
Hardly a challenge.
A 30.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Pattern. There's this scroll of evidence. To give that to. I wonder if these work for me. They do. Let's see. I'm so close to leveling up. 179. Those gloves help a lot, so I will just. I mean, it gives me one to my AC, so it's kind of hard to pass up.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Let's just go ahead and get everybody healed up.
Better be cautious.
Colt's doing. Donald's joined up.
Just trying to see if there's anything down there. Doesn't look like it.
Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit.
Theft? What?
What will you do? Loosening your purse strings usually suffices, but
God, you're still at it
With finesse.
Of course.
On I go.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Another scrying eye. Same as the goblins had. Someone's watching.
Better be careful around it.
In position.
Let's go.
Human? Certainly. A god? Perhaps. Why would gnomes make such a thing?
You're the expert. Why don't you tell me?
Heading there.
No choice but to keep going.
Knees high.
The chiseling is remarkably intricate.
Let's have a little fun.
Steps are too big. Inhabitants were drow-sized.
Into the shadows. Sounds like fun.
Gonna throw down a quick save here. this body. Over here where nobody will see it.
What brought it down?
Just a theory.
Some theory. Half these walls are still standing.
Just in case. And now that I've got it, level 6, alright. Didn't really get much of a surplus feature. Gain dispel. Counterspell could be nice. Flight. Gaseous form. Touch. Let's. Gaseous form. Let's try that one. Level 3 spell, shot chill divinity. Alright. That won't change. Adopt the power of another mighty beast. Chimpanzee. Where would that be? Falling damage. Is this a different one, or is this this one that I've been using? Is that one? I think it's just the same one. Almost 8,000 to the next one.
See where the gnome...
Trainer found a trace. Found a way past the rockfall is my guess.
Scargel's still at it then.
Prick ain't stopped Kate. Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeants are ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off him? I ain't parleying with more twat souls. And you got the stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper. The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
Collect my due pay for starters. Blade ready, Kerr?
Drop it, Britvar. You chop this one, and Neo won't pay a damn copper.
Crack. Get you gone, before I get you gone. Off with you. Private conversation. You gone barmy. Whatever you think you heard, you... Saw it myself. Friends still ain't caught a whiff of her. Slaves are paying the price. Those pricks will get nowhere with just axes. Friends got touched in there.
Thrin's in a right ball ache. That rubble ain't budging, no matter how hard she whips them gnomes. Nira's gonna be pissed. What you want, anyway? Here to yap, or looking to buy? Dry land means fresh stock.
Bow of the Banshee.
Come back anytime.
Remember, things could always get worse for you. Keep crying. Bugger off. You're distracting the slaves. They run, you're dead.
My sister's in there! Murder! Murder, can you hear me?
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move!
And you better hope that's the worst of it. You prick's got some nerve.
Keep digging!
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothe and eat.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your boat. Don't make me wish I had.
Another drow. Just what we need.
Never wanted the easy path.
What now? Poorly, obviously. Tunnel collapsed on a true soul. Absolute's going to eat my liver. Now move!
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nier said. Must contain some. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite. Your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it.
Out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
Shut up. Looking for my arrow.
The slowest.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry.
Or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Faster!
Go on already.
Remember, things could always get worse for you.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move.
stinking snitch. No one drugs with clan flame. Room's getting
I'll give you that.
Take a big swig. Pour you right up.
That's curious.
You wouldn't survive a 10-day on your own.
10-day.
System. I'll give you that. Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off.
My friend, I play Glasgow ball, moon hockey, and Pegasus polo.
Ugh. Hate being taken all literal-like by fancy types like you. We've work to do. Stuff your Pegasus where the rainbow don't shine.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Thank the Absolute.
Absolute.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
I mean, I am doing an evil playthrough, right? All that for a gym.
Come on, open up.
14. Hey.
The scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
I'm not gonna go through.
What's that? That stone there's been pried loose. I smell a trap.
Well, who could have seen it coming?
Done.
Got to keep fighting.
Take you.
Let's have some fun. Leave no trace.
Oh, damn it.
Let's go.
Dang it. I keep forgetting to... Slashing lightning resistance.
Ready.
Let's have some carnage.
Up.
What's the plan?
Let's turn someone inside out.
On my way. On the hunt.
Let's cook your fire, baby.
those ranks.
I'm coming for you.
Got to concentrate. Time to meet your maker.
All is ash and meat.
Tools and a thick rope. Someone climbed up from down below.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Light on my feet.
I need to do that.
Making me sweat.
Careful, I bite.
I've got a long road ahead.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
Careful. I'd rather not have to pick bits of gnome from my hair.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. Damn right, Fecker. Now shut your face before I melt it clean off. I know what you are. One of Nia's cult goons. Sailed right in. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
That +6 help. Big time.
Not a true soul. And I'm supposed to believe that. Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer. You want to barter with rune powder? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. I'll spare you a vial. A barrel of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty. Just let me go my way. I go where there's shit to stir. And there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
She out of here real quick.
Let's see.
All right. Another chest down here. Know that. Okay, open that door. I'm gonna go to camp real quick. Lighten my load for a second. I'm gonna go over here. Actually. I wonder if it will. Thunder. I want all this stuff stacked together. I need to talk to Lizelle too.
Speak. The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lizelle sees it too and considers the vision.
Tissue markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lizelle's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Drivel, all of it. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich. She did nothing of the sort.
Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
I'm ready.
Still in control. Just.
I think I'm going to do this.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again. Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Throw down a quick save here. I'm not really using Lae'zel. I'm using Asteria on this playthrough. Do I need Lae'zel?
Take this slain foe as a gift, blessed Nightsinger. Usher her into your darkness.
Well, sorry, Lae'zel.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Let's see what Karlach has to say.
Shadowheart versus Lae'zel. Can't believe old Mysteria defeated a Githyanki warrior. I've underestimated her. Won't make that mistake again. I'll miss Lae'zel. But I guess it was never going to work with that artifact on the line. May she rest in, well, something more exciting than peace. She deserves that much.
I could tell Shadowheart was tough, but a killer? I'm surprised. She has more steel than I thought. So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped. It seems Cazador wants me back. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. They may have no idea who they're working for. Cazador likely paid someone to pay someone to call in a favor, and here we are. He doesn't do simple plans. Not if he has a complex one that pits a dozen enemies against each other. No. This hunter is a message. Cazador's letting me know that even out here, he can get to me. He wants me back. Aha! Safe! You think I'm safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. Why do you insist on I was a slave. Perhaps I still am. But now... I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire. Free and a true vampire, capable of creating my own coven. Yes. Although, I'd settle for just killing the bastard. I wouldn't be a true vampire, but I'd be free of him. We can't. And yet I cross the threshold like moonlight through leaves. This worm is a powerful little beast, isn't it? What's not to enjoy? I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home, manipulate minds. I'm the most powerful vampire in the realms. Granted, the looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits while we can? I've already apologized. Unless you're looking for another nibble. Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that. I won't lie. If I lose the it's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil? I know, Cazador. And I'll take anything that saves me from that.
Gil did not approve. Let's talk to Gil, see what he has to say.
Lae'zel had the makings of a formidable ally, if one prone to acts of impulsive violence. Still, such conflicts will not serve our party well in resolving this little parasite problem of ours. Best we cast from the same spellbook from now on. If it should ever come to that, I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depth. I will await that death. I promise I will not betray your trust. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls. I know what it is to hunger, and I know what it takes to keep. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt. Think of it as tribute. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body. An eruption the size of Waterdeep, I think my exact words were.
Let's go down here and see what they have to say.
I should speak up.
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? Keep looking. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. With such stimulating company? Now...
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
What happened was my dagger finding the back of her throat. Are you looking for the lurid details? That is a great deal of trust. I appreciate it, but keep your guard up around others. We're gathering enemies by the day.
Very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justiciar. But perhaps I should be content with my lot. I'm already blessed to have you at my side, after all.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Thy wheel of fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Lae'zel's suspicion and Shadowheart's guile made for a lethal combination. I fear for our fellowship, if trust is in such short supply. My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. So it was for me. After my exile, I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. I mourn the ones I could never save. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. By all means. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? Then, I'll fight ever harder. The people will see, but I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontier. A possibility that's kept me awake countless... But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my... The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than...
Alright, after talking to everybody, let's go to bed. See if any other craziness happens tonight. Doesn't seem so.
Snitch.
Flameshade!
Fill me up! You need me to wipe your ass while I'm at it? Piss pop. More drink, less back chat.
Alright.
Snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade. Friends still ain't caught him. Pricks will get nowhere with just axes. Friend's gone touched in the head.
That's the cult's doing. Donald's joined up too.
Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too. Go on already.
Actually, before shit goes crazy.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothe in heat.
Either part with coin or jog on. Don't want to miss any of this. Come back, Annette.
Let's see.
Roll. And that goes for novices too.
Where did it go? Where did the... There it is.
Blast the thing to bits!
Y'all back up.
What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits!
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Nier does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul.
That's the main reason why I done that.
Most curious. You dare speak to me without due reverence. That was your first and last mistake. Thryn, carve out his heart and serve it to the Rothe. If he indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save him. The Absolute guides my...
Dwergar, this true soul has betrayed us.
Is that a bruise there?
Let's see. My turn, yay. Let's do 2 on him.
Smell blood. I'm going to enjoy this.
That's the one I'm doing.
Take you.
Cool. Should have healed my guy. I wasn't paying attention to my health. Cool. Let's kill you. Kill.
Take you. Have to keep going.
waste a step.
Now this is my happy place.
Shadowheart. 40, 60, 45.
On the move.
Let's see, we are going to do...
All right, Karlak, it's go time. Moving.
This way.
Well, 2 net ones in a row? Are you shitting me?
Heading there.
ready for this.
Need to act fast. Got to move.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
This is gonna feel good. Aye, aye.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Well, I shouldn't be surprised, considering our history. And yet... nothing good happens in the Underdark. I don't know if you've heard, but some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbren among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. I know someone of your background would fit right in that heart of horrors. But for others of us, it's quite a frightening prospect. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. Rest at a drow camp. I'd be safer among mind flayers. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbren if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
Right. I can't bear to think about it.
Sorry. You don't need to. We're together. That's
The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
No, no, no.
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken trash. It's just full of dust.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
Dang. Try it again. There we go.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left
pixie
behind
dust.
after a pixie's death.
Your mind. I'm here now. It's not right. Not right.
Nina and Wiki. Did they...
So sorry.
Suffer?
It was over in a flash. They're at peace now. Praise Iron Hand.
Could have been you. I can't bear to think about it.
You don't need to. We're together. That's what matters.
I can keep going a little longer now.
No. By the gods.
Oh, you're covered in dust and... Wait. Is that a bruise there?
So the wearer bears absolute brandly dealt additional thunder damage with
I'm
thunder.
your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't have it any other way. Please, no. Blood. My sister.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Baldur! I was so worried!
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? You did just lift a mountain from our heads, so... But... Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me. Aye, the cult kept us for slave hands, but Walburn was our leader. He knows things. Things the cult would like to know too, it seems. You'll call me mad, but fine. Walbrun's found the formula for rune powder. Aye, the explosive of Gaedel Iron Hand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walburn couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. They could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we... That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements. He'd admire your resolve and your optimism.
If my path,
My people will find somewhere to regroup across
so.
the lake. Then, onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll...
Are you all right?
Lunkbuck. Better now that I'm with you.
God.
Alright, and on that note, I think I'm going to end this episode here. So, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. The next episode, we'll continue to go through what's down here. I know what's... No, there's still another big fight to come. So that should be fun. But thank you all for watching, and I appreciate you all. Until next time, peace.